Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we're going to look at a couple new resources to come from the upcoming Canvas starter site. And that is the single product CSS packages, both light and dark mode. Okay, before I show you those, let me do just a real quick bit of housekeeping. For those that don't know how to get your hands on these CSS packages, from the MyListing Club website, it's mylisting.club, just scroll down the homepage just a bit, click on this MyListing CSS Packages card, and you will find all of those in here, sortable by the starter type, the membership level you have, and all that sort of thing. The last bit of housekeeping here is I wanted to show you how the color scheme is going to work with CSS variables with this starter site. So this is new with this starter site compared to the other ones I've done. To see this, if you click on this MyListing starter sites card here on the homepage, and then click on Explore, and then we're going to go into this Canvas card here. And then we're going to scroll down and we're going to go into the build notes section. This is where I document my entire process for building these starter sites. Okay. And we're going to go into the color scheme area here. And what I've done since my previous video where I highlighted the MyListing dashboard CSS packages, I mentioned color scheme in that video. And what I thought I would do instead of requiring people to download a CSS package, which would be the global CSS package in this case, just to get their hands on seeing how this was built, I've just embedded it right here. So it's an image, so you can view this as a reference for free rather than using one of your membership downloads just to get at that information. Okay, so I've put that here. You're going to see this in any of the CSS packages for this starter site. You're going to see these colors referenced. And what's really cool about this is all you'll do is anytime you want to change this stuff, you change it once. So for example, if you want to change this canvas black color from straight black 00000 hex code to like a different shade of black, you change it one time and it's going to change it everywhere in the site where I've used that color. Okay, really cool stuff. All right, so I wanted to get that information out there. Okay, so here we are in the back end, and I do all my code snippets with WP Codebox. Highly recommend it. There's a deal and documentation in the club for how to use this and all of its benefits. So like I said, I've created a light mode and a dark mode CSS package for products, anything WooCommerce product related. So as I document right here, this CSS enhances and fixes inconsistencies within WooCommerce product related elements, whether it's WooCommerce messages, WooCommerce subscription switching, single products, and so on and so forth. Okay. Right now, out of the box for this video, I have turned off all of the snippets related to this. So light and dark mode are off now. So you're going to get a look at the before and after, how my listing looks out of the box, and then how it looks with these CSS packages. All right, so first one up here is a single product. This is the default look from MyListing. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. For example, if you just look at the styling, it's a little wonky. These are what's called the product meta. So this one's the category, and these are the tags. It's not consistent. It's just uninspiring design. Up here, everything just kind of melts together. There's not a good use of bolding and different colors and things like that. It's just kind of all melded together. Kind of an uninspiring border around this box here. There's actually a box shadow, but and then down here, it's these check marks. Everything's just kind of the same color except for this link to the plan feature. So it's kind of, I'd like to see some differentiation there. Clicking over in the reviews, we see that these stars are black. And then that's partially because of something I set, but we want those to be red. The other thing too, I hear this a lot, is this review area down here. A lot of people sometimes don't know to click into there, and that's that you can type in there. Okay, so that's another issue. Another one is this stuff just all kind of just gets lumped together. It's actually separate stuff. It should be grouped a little bit better. It should be, the font should be addressed. It all just kind of just thrown in there, in my opinion, and that could look a lot better. Okay, same down here. This is just kind of thrown in, kind of haphazardly. This stuff right here is all aligned to the left. It's not the end of the world. I kind of like to see this personally, have it centered. And then down here, same thing, related products. It's just a small font. It's just kind of tossed in there. And again, everything's aligned to the left. Okay, so let's see how we can spruce all this up. And the last thing I want to mention here is these placeholders. Also new with this starter site is placeholders. So instead of using real world images to build like a real world, in air quotes, directory, like the previous site I built was for fitness. So I used images that had to do with fitness and that sort of thing. This is going to be, true to the name, canvas. It's a blank canvas so that you're not, people aren't persuaded into going into a specific niche with these starter sites. I hear it sometimes, oh, this is a fitness website. I probably can't use this for my local business directory or my beauty website or whatever. And that's couldn't be further from the truth, but still I wanted to do something new at this site and it's a blank slate. It's a canvas. People can also use this as an educational tool. So right here, I put listing plans, tag 1, tag 2, tag 3. It's an educational tool rather than putting real world, again, in air quotes, tag names and stuff like that, if that makes any sense. Okay. And then, here is the listing group. I showed this in the previous video for the MyListing dashboard, but I wanted to show it again. It's all related because when you do the switch plan, this is what's going to come up. Okay, so I did it in the last video, but I'll quickly demonstrate again here. It's kind of the same stuff. It's all single product. The only difference with this one really is that these boxes right here are the big difference. So those needed to be styled. Okay. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Let's go in the back end, and it's just this easy. Toggle on where you highlight the product, light mode, CSS package, toggle it on. All right, and we just refresh screen, and boom, we've got the new design. Okay, so you see the before and the after. The before and the after. So everything is nice, clean, uniform. Got those check marks addressed, the reviews. This is, you see that I've got some, it's not just lumped together. There's some spacing, strategic spacing. There is use of font weights. These stars are now red to match the branding. And a big one here is this box. So it looks like this is where you can type. And then when you click into it, you get this nice red border that shows it's activated and you can type in there. Okay. So I think that's pretty cool. And then down here, this you may also like. You see the difference? It's got this nice bold, and it's got this nice border on the bottom, kind of separate the section. And then down here, related products, same thing. And then it's uniform. Everything matches and looks cohesive and looks good. You'll notice that the product name and everything is centered. The buttons are all centered. So I think that's really clean and slick. Same thing down here. Everything is nice and centered and clean. All right. Okay. So next up, here's the before of the listing subscription group. And let's refresh just to make sure we've got, there we go. Okay. Before, it's like being at the eye doctor. Better one, better two, better. So before, after, much cleaner, good spacing. Good use of font weights, some highlight, better highlighting here on the hover of these packages. Everything here is cohesive again. Got that related products heading again, design, everything's centered. Really, really nice looking stuff there, in my opinion. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to close those down. I'm going to duplicate those tabs again, and we're going to show you how easy it is to go over in dark mode and what that looks like. So in WP Codebox, if you buy the starter site, all you do, toggle off the light mode, toggle on the dark mode. That's all there is. So in a half a second or whatever that is, you've got dark mode. Refresh the page. Boom. There we go. Everything is cohesive. Got our red check marks there. Got our stars set up. We've got the review box adjusted for the dark mode. One issue I need to fix, and I will fix that after this video, is that heading there needs to be white. That looks to be the only issue. The buttons all look good. Okay. Everything looks good there. So I will fix this one piece after the video. You can rest assured that I'll fix that right away. All right. So next up is the listing subscription group. So before and light mode, and then now dark. Okay. Nice styling on hover. All the buttons and everything, the meta and all that is cohesive. Title looks good there, and all this stuff looks good. Everything's lined up. All the colors look good. All the buttons look good. All right, there it is. I hope this gets you excited about these packages and seeing the granularity, like how deep I go with getting this stuff designed. There's a lot that goes into it, as you can imagine. Make sure everything lines up, everything's cohesive, matches the branding, and all of that. All right, guys, I will catch you on the next videos. See you later. Bye.